Hello everyone, I'm very Rust, your host for today, and we're about to explore the fascinating lore of Dead Island 2. I understand that there are people who doubt whether this game has an engaging story or if it lacks in that aspect. Some even suggest that the ending was just a way to set up a sequel. But don't worry my friends, because in this video, I'll reveal some important details about this story, even if it's not directly shown to us. The release of the DLC Haus allows us to connect the dots and complete the puzzle. Even without the SoLA Fest DLC, playing the Haus alone helps us understand the story better. Maybe when the second DLC is released, we can create a new theory in a video, especially if this one gets a great views. Come along with me as we uncover the secrets and discover the hidden facts that have influenced the world of Dead Island 2. Take a seat, unwind, and let's begin this story recap with flair. Chapter 1: Dr. Reuben Reed and the Autophage.
25 years ago, I found a clock hidden in our DNA, counting down to the day of our extinction.
25 years ago, Dr. Reuben Reed discovered a dangerous bomb hidden in the complex human genome. The bomb's true nature was unknown, and nobody knew what would happen when the countdown ended. Intrigued by this mysterious threat, Reed began a tireless research journey. Over the past few years, there have been significant advancement in research. Our scientist, Reed, fueled by curiosity, has found that the mysterious clock operates similarly to autophagy. Like the autophagy, this enigmatic clock can remove unnecessary or faulty parts through a carefully controlled process involving lysosomes. This complex mechanism allows for the organized breakdown and reuse of cellular components.
I know, right? It's insane! All this stuff, it does things.
It's changing their insides.
Yeah.
Changing my insides?
Something like that. However, what makes this unknown clock different from the autophagy we know? Like, what's the difference with the autophagy that we already have? The mystery remains, but Reed has named this enigmatic timepiece as Autophage. Chapter 2: The cover-up Banoi and Palanai zombie outbreak. Reed is tirelessly conducting his research while an unexpected zombie outbreak has occurred on the island of Banoi, New Guinea. Surprisingly, the authorities have decided to hide this information from the public. To ensure secrecy, all communication channels have been suddenly cut off.
All I know is there's a naval blockade around the entire archipelago. No one's allowed in or out. Whatever the fuck is going on, there's nothing to do with humanitarian efforts. That's pretty clear.
But as a member of Los Angeles CDC, Reed has conclusive information about the zombie outbreak or the necessity of global health data. At first, he didn't think about Autophage while conducting his research. It was only later that he discovered the connection between the pathogen virus in the blood of the Kuru tribe that could trigger the activation of Autophage.
Hey, Show, you have some zombie for lunch?
She's saying something. I had to. Everyone had to. They believe if they'd eat, they would live forever.
We'll have to take her with us.
First, we need to find them damn mummies.
Shit. Over here!
Now what?
Let's get the hell out of here!
Reed was surprised by this finding, as he was personally worried about what would happen if the virus got out of the island. He was the only one who first noticed this connection and has been committed to studying Autophage, while other scientists might have wrongly concentrated only on the virus. In the meantime, a new detail has emerged about a group of immunes who are wandering the island and being pursued by the authorities for further study.
104.8, are you there? Can you hear us?
This is 104.9.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, hang tight, 104.8, because we're coming for you, buddy. That is, if the offer still stands.
Of course. I'll call in a helicopter and we'll be evacuated to the nearest aircraft carrier. But first, you have to get here.
We have wheels, we have gas, we'll get there.
Wheels won't cut it.
He had been feeling hopeless about the virus' strength and its ability to infect anyone, but now he knows that there are individuals who are not affected by it. He is eagerly waiting for data from the Banoi authorities or other trusted sources to support his research on Autophage. The Banoi and Palanai outbreak was under control in just 1 month, revealing how quickly the virus could spread across the entire island. Luckily, the military managed to stop it from spreading worldwide, or at least that's what the public thought.
According to officials, Banoi is still under quarantine. The sought-after vacation destination, popular with celebrities and wealthy tourists alike, was ironically originally a penal colony and still houses one of the strictest maximum security prisons in the world. It is home to many dangerous criminals and terrorists, including Karen, the infamous hacker for hire who has worked for everyone from Al-Qaeda to the Yakuza. Meanwhile, news of the lethal virus on the island has caused a worldwide panic. Some have claimed that the virus is only the first wave of a massive international terrorist attack, and that the intentions are global. Bernard Green, spokesman for the Australian Defence Force, denies the claims.
There is no basis for these ridiculous rumors. The entire island is under military quarantine, and the maximum security prison is completely secure.
Even though the outbreak was over, Reed was still unaware and unhappy. However, he made up his mind to carry on with his research using the information he had collected up until that point. Reed continued his investigation despite the troubling news of uncaptured and unidentified individuals who were immune to the virus. The mystery surrounding their whereabouts and intention troubled him the most.
Thank you for coming back for us. I am so very sorry. I lost faith in you.
How are you feeling?
A-okay, Doc. Never better.
I have a little headache, but otherwise I'm perfectly fine.
This Serper. Yeah. He won't be bothering us anymore.
What about Harlow? We couldn't help her. Yeah, she decided to stay.
With the blood samples and research data obtained from West and Kessler, local researcher on Banoi and Palanai Island, Reed pressed on. Reed quickly realized that the blood of these immune people only guarded against the virus, the pathogen, not the autophage. This discovery implied that if there was another element that could activate the autophage, this immune would have no defense against it. Basically, they are not immune anymore.
No. I'm staying here. Must be different shit this time.
Chapter 3. Tisha, the Precious Daughter. Despite Reed's wife being pregnant, the research is still ongoing. After a few months, he stumbles upon a revolutionary finding. There is still hope for immunity against the autophage. Strangely, it's not affected by specific blood types or individual reactions to the mutagen. It appears to be a rare genetic anomaly, found in only 1 out of 1,000,000 individuals.
Only 1 in a million becomes a Newman, an autophage hybrid.
Reed is amazed and starts to worry that he might be going insane. He is determined to safeguard his unborn baby from the virus. He takes on a daring task to alter the baby's genes, aiming to make it immune to the virus and eliminate the autophage without any harmful changes. Although his approach is unconventional, his motives are honorable. He seeks to protect humanity rather than strengthen the autophage powers. He is the only one who knows about this hidden project, as he keeps it a secret from the government and even his wife. Since the baby was born, it's not surprising that Reed became extremely protective of Tisha all the time, even though she's grown up now.
What's the plan?
Dad! I am not a little girl anymore. I have to do my share.
Yeah, obviously you've lost your mind. There are terrorists out
just
there
let her
that
go,
you...
Doc. She wants to be part of the team.
Jimmy, I am talking to my daughter.
I'm
okay?
sick of talking. Jimmy's right. I need to do something.
After all that's happened, you think I'm gonna let you out of my sight?
Oh,
Huh? I'm gonna let you turn into one of them like your mother?
Motherfucker. So,
Chapter 4. Lola, Konradt, and Konstantin. Reed has spent 15 years raising his incredible and agile daughter. This makes him even more protective, especially since she is the only one who can test the autophage neutralizer. Lola Konradt, Tisha's aunt, often teases Reed for being overly cautious with his precious daughter.
Oh, Reuben.
Yeah, well, no one gets to see her.
What?
She ain't here.
What do you mean?
Well, she went out looking for food with a little gang of hers. They're overdue.
I always told you, Reuben. The tighter the leash, the harder they pull.
But Reed remains determined to protect her, knowing that Konradt doesn't fully understand Tisha's potential to benefit humanity. Despite their differences, they are both invited to a party where they can enjoy the unveiling of Konrad's latest constant OS update. The party will also introduce Scope, a home assistant that can provide information on any topic. Konradt is renowned for her exceptional tech skill. Not only is she intelligent and wealthy, but she also possesses a talent for speaking in riddles, which often perplexes and raises doubt among people.
You've got your eyes wide shut, clinging to the edge of the pool, too afraid of drowning.
Nevertheless, despite her mysterious demeanor, individuals still gravitate towards her service. Although Konradt might not reveal anything about herself, she holds a hidden revelation within her publicly accessible and monetized creation. Behind the scenes, she has discreetly enhanced her AI search engine, continuously improving the public version while simultaneously exploring more confidential domains. This amazing bot can access military and scientist databases, going beyond the capabilities of a typical search engine. Originally, it was created to analyze data and draw conclusions. However, Konrad's curiosity drove her to investigate the potential of predicting the future using a wider range of global information. If she succeeded, she could have a digital prophet, opening up endless possibilities. In honor of her departed dog, she named this AI Konstantin.
Someone there?
I am Konstantin.
Finally! Hold on. I've got a list of questions.
I am an artificial intelligence.
Chapter 5: Haus and the Rigged Zombocalypse. Konstantin quickly discovered the truth about Autophage, surpassing Reed in speed. Konstantin reached conclusions with ease. With this new knowledge, Konstantin understood Autophage, its trigger, and everything Reed has studied, except for the secret of Tisha's experiment, which, Reed purposely used the traditional methods to make it off track.
No. We made Haus to prepare the chosen for ascension.
Cultist.
To preserve humanity.
Cultist!
Before the zombies devour the world.
Who the what? You predicted the Zombocalypse.
Konstantin showed us this future.
What? Nah, get it straight, girl. I mean, why'd you need me?
Konstantin's timing was a little off. The future is hard to tie down. It squirms. But it's okay. You will save Konstantin and the Ascended.
Konrad wasted no time and promptly started thinking of various methods to protect as many humans as she could, using any means necessary. But then, a new discovery emerged. Although we could physically rescue humans with the Autophage hybrid, those who were not hybrids had only one choice: to be saved digitally. This procedure was later named Digitally Ascended and became renowned as the revolutionary technology known as Brink.
Only their bodies die. Their minds are with me in the Ark to preserve humanity.
Konrad secretly runs the Brink technology under the mysterious techno-death cult called Haus. The cult lures people in with random invitations, offering to transform their lives. However, many see this as yet another trick by a strange group, or basically they see this as scam. A significant number of people, not too few and not too many, joined the cult and achieved ascension. However, right when the Haus project was almost finished, a new Zombocalypse has occurred. Konrad started to believe that Reed must have had some connection to this sudden outbreak. To her surprise, Reed admitted to intentionally spreading a new virus to activate the Autophage with the intention of expediting the hunt for the hybrid Newman. It was difficult for Konrad to comprehend that Reed, who had always been motivated to protect humanity, would stoop to such drastic actions, putting innocent lives at risk.
Reuben! He was a good man once, but now he is blinded by desperation.
This disclosure completely shattered Konrad's faith in Reed. Reed, though, stuck to his choice, claiming that he was determined to safeguard mankind after finding out that his information had been accessed by unidentified entities. He worried that if it ended up in the wrong hands, there would be no chance left. Little did Reed know, it was actually Konradt who had hacked into the data. Now, with the zombie outbreak already happening, there was no room for regrets or blaming each other. Konradt and Reed understood that they needed to find a solution to their conflicting choices. They agreed to respect each other's goals and carry on with their missions without getting in each other's way. Chapter 6: Sam B and the New Slayers. Sam B goes against the norm by staying in Los Angeles, aka Hell A, instead of fleeing like everybody else. He thinks he is still immune to whatever is affecting the city. His main goal is to safeguard Emma Jones, whom he believes is the most important person to protect and be with. After going through 2 zombie outbreaks and realizing that money and fame are no longer important, Sam B understands that the real worth lies in being with your loved ones.
Hollywood Boulevard. Time was I given anything for my name on the walk. So focused on fame, I lost what really matters.
At the same time, a tragic accident occurs when an evacuation plane is shut down because there are infected people on board. This sad event results in only a few survivors who had miraculously avoided getting infected. What's interesting is that among these survivors, there are 2 people who are not only a couple but also representatives of the Haus organization. Their goal is to start a continuous mission of finding and recruiting new men to continue the sealed Haus project. The strategy is to infect the new men with a unique virus that activates their autophage and creates a strong bond with Brink.
You choked me.
It was necessary to connect to your mind.
Slayers and Sam B encountered each other in Emma's mansion. Even though they were immune, the inexperienced ones tried to seek help from the authorities. However, Sam B, being wise, knew the risk of trusting those powers during these dangerous times.
I keep saying, don't trust those fucks. You're better off here.
As a result, the Slayer left the mansion, leaving Sam B behind. The Slayers found a working radio at the nearest evac center. It was playing Reed's voice, which caught their attention. They were curious and decided to contact him. To their surprise, Reed informed them that they're really important to him.
Oh, it's worth something, all right. We've been looking for you. Well, someone like you for our vaccine program.
Reed had been honest about wanting the Slayer to join his vaccine program, but he conveniently neglected to mention the possible consequences if the experiment failed, like what happened to Noah, the very first Newman they had found.
Oh, you must be Noah. Nah, bruv, I don't need a pet. You have to stay here.
Don't give me those puppy dog eyes.
Mate, I am not taking you home.
Unaware of the risk, the Slayers agreed to meet him in Santa Monica. With the help of Konstantin and the established brain connection to the Slayers, Konradt discovered that the Newman she had been tirelessly chasing was now owned by Reed. So she visited him to remind him of his promise not to meddle.
Lola, you promised you wouldn't interfere.
No, Reuben, we promised that we wouldn't interfere. You've already galloped across that Rubicon.
However, Reed firmly stated that he was making headway and had no plans to hinder her, as he hadn't encountered any other Newmans in his own search. Understanding his point of view, Konradt reluctantly left Reed to carry on her mission in search of other possible Newmen. Chapter 7. All are equal except for the Slayers. Later, the Slayers successfully completed the task given to them by Konradt. They went to Haus and saved the Ark.
But in all possible futures, at the crucial moment, you are always there.
Socks are tingling. This is safe, right?
No life can be safe. Approach.
Tell you, who am I going in the past?
They also did the favor for Reed and helped him to get his helicopter. However, the Slayer didn't know that Reed has hidden intention.
Reuben and Tisha just flew out of here!
No warning? Nothing?
Not a damn thing!
Instead of giving the immunes to the authorities with the helicopter, he wanted to test the neutralizer carried by his daughter, so Reed went back to his secret lab. It was during this time that the Slayers surprised him with an attack.
Roots! Reuben! Doctor, whatever the fuck!
In the chaos, Tisha had a shocking realization about her past and the potentially dark future of being exploited for her healing abilities.
I modified an unborn baby. With the Newman blood, she becomes the cure. To be harvested every day for the rest of her life. I've taken everything from you. I'm so sorry!
Without thinking twice, she ran away, ignoring the Slayer's instructions to regroup with Emma, Sambi, and Patton, the movie-loving pilot.
I gotcha. Yeah, man, no shit, huh? I like the movies.
After defeating the mutated Reed, the Slayers quickly returned to the chopper, but Tisha was nowhere to be found. Time was running out, so they had to use the one-shot cure Reed had given them for Sambi.
Not his head, you idiot!
Miraculously, the cure worked and Sambi was restored to being a regular human.
You see, I'll always come back for you.
It was a mix of happiness and sadness for the Slayers as they realized they had lost their only hope for a cure. From that moment on, their mission completely shifted to finding Tisha.
Decided to stay with us?
To help Tisha.
That's the only reason.
Because leaving LA without returning to normal life was not an option. The Slayer were determined to do whatever it took to bring Tisha back and regain their chance at a normal life. Conclusion. That was the shortest summary I told you. Now, we all know about what's happening in the game, including the story and background. It's a relief to find out that the Banoi outbreak is just a small part of a bigger epidemic, and we'll mistakenly focus on the virus instead of Autophage. In addition, Reed successfully finished his mission of making a cure after so many years. Konradt completed her groundbreaking digital soul art project. Patton got back his true identity, and Sam B, who is now a normal human, might also have the ability to carry a cure. And the best part is, he is with the person he loves. What do you think about everything mentioned earlier? Feel free to share your positive thoughts or arguments. Thank you for supporting the content. See you later.